television. That's the topic this afternoon. It's September, so naturally one starts to think about when all the fall TV shows are going to be returning. I looked it up during my break today, when some of my faves are going to be coming back. And looks like I'm going to have to wait till October for most of them. But a few of them near the end of the month here in September. I always get excited around this time of year for fall TV to return and new episodes to start back up. So, some of the ones that I enjoy, obviously I like the superhero genre. I'll be honest though, Supergirl lost me before the end of the first season, even. I mean, maybe it's because it was just not enough happening from week to week. I got tired of waiting, so maybe I'll start watching on Netflix and binge and get it all caught up that way. Arrow, you had me until season 4. You had me until season 4, and then you lost me, which seems to be the pattern with a lot of my shows that I have enjoyed over the years. Season 4 is where I stopped purchasing Psych from USA. I only have up to season 4 in the DVDs. I don't have 5 or 6. 5 and 6 are better. They get better. Season 4 of Smallville was the worst season. Season 4 of Arrow is where they lost my views. And but I'll tell you what, Supergirl just did not hang in there. I have not watched more than 3 or 4 episodes of Legends of Tomorrow, but that's mostly because I wasn't caught up on Arrow and Supergirl and The Flash all at the same time. So I felt as though if I watched Legends of Tomorrow, I would be a little lost there as well. The Flash starts season 4 this year, so I'm hoping they can hold it together. I've really, really enjoyed it. I think it's a great show. Grant Gustin is phenomenal in everything that he does. I'm glad that they brought in the singing aspect because the guy is extremely talented. I've said before that he and I essentially want to live the same life, except he's just doing it. His Twitter byline is that he grew up pretending to be Superman and Danny Zuko at the same time, and now he's doing essentially the same thing. He's doing, he did Glee, he's doing The Flash, he's got all these things going on, so he's living my dreams, we'll put it that way. But yeah, I can't say enough good about Grant Gustin. He's a class act. He's going to go far in the entertainment industry. There's an outcrying on YouTube for him to be a live-action Disney prince. I could see it, when they do the live-action Little Mermaid, I could see him playing Eric. That would be cool. Except that Eric doesn't do much singing in that film. But hey, they could do what they did with Beauty and the Beast and just write new songs for it. Why not, right? What else? Big Bang Theory comes back for season 11, I think. Goodness, season 11. They've been around a while. It doesn't seem like that, though, How you get lost in these TV shows and then you're like, man, they've been on the air for over 10 years. Those actors are 10 years older than when they started. Like, if they started the show at 20, which I don't think any of them were 20 when they started, those people are now 30 years old. But their time on the show doesn't seem to pass in the same way. The Middle is another one from, was it ABC? They started in 2009, so they're going to be entering their 9th season, I believe, this year. 9th or 10th, one of the two. And that's insane. Like, it doesn't feel like 10 years of time has passed because Axel, what is it? Did he just graduate college in the last one, or is he going to be a senior? But like, I'm pretty sure he started in high school when they started the season, so I don't know that the passage of time in the show necessarily matches the passage of time in reality. But sometimes these shows just go on and you don't think, wow, that was a long time ago. Like Smallville ended in 2010, and that was 7 years ago. It doesn't feel like it's been off the air for 7 years because I remember watching the season finale. But But I was in college at the time, and now I've been out of college for 5 years. So, man, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about how time passes. So, I mean, it has to do with perception again, like I talked about this morning. It has to do with how you perceive it. So if you're choosing to occupy your time with things that make it go slower, then it's going to feel like it goes slower. If you occupy your time with things that make it go faster, it's going to feel like it's going faster. What are some other ones? The Goldbergs, Modern Family, all these this ABC lineup is great. CW and ABC have some of the best shows on right now. TBS, forget about them. Any original show that TBS has ever done, I can't think of one TBS show that I have enjoyed that's an original of theirs. They show a lot of reruns of some good shows, but no originals. This is going to be interesting. What else? Kevin Can Wait, starting season 2 on CBS. I enjoyed that one. It was cheesy. I mean, it's basically the King of Queens with a little bit of mix-up here and there. But I like when they do shows like that, like Last Man Standing with Tim Allen, when they brought back, I almost said Patricia Heaton. It's not Patricia Heaton. Patricia Heaton's from Everybody Loves Raymond in the Middle. What's her name? I think it's Pat something. That played Jill Taylor on Home Improvement. She came back and did a stint on Last Man Standing. They had Leah Remini on Kevin Can Wait. You know, obviously she was his wife in King of Queens. And so I like when they do that, when they bring in characters from other shows that other actors and actresses have done. It's always interesting, especially if you've watched those shows, if you're familiar with them. If you're not, then it's, kind of pointless. But those are fun. What else is coming back? Scorpion on CBS. That one I watched purely for the entertainment factor. There's very little real science to that show at all, and yet they all claim to be scientists and geniuses and things, but it's all very, very fake. But the one-liners and the comedy, and just, it's entertaining. MacGyver will be coming back for season 2. So these are all, sitcoms and dramas. Reality TV, I enjoy Survivor and The Amazing Race. Those will be back for another season. So, I don't know. It's going to be a good season for television, I think. I'm looking forward to it. I always look forward to watching the new shows. The ladies that I work with, the other teachers, they all watch Big Brother. I don't watch Big Brother. I don't think I would enjoy it. It just, people say that if you like Survivor, then you like Big Brother, but the concept just does not interest me. If somebody else is watching it, and I happen to be in the room, then I'm not going to be like, oh, turn that off, this is disgusting, but I'm also not going to go out of my way to be like, oh, I got to see the next episode. Just too much to keep up on that show, and the people are nasty, in my opinion. So yeah, that's my fall TV lineup. There's a few more that I can't, remember off the top of my head, but it's that time of year. The weather is perfect right now. It's 65 degrees outside, sunny, blue sky, fluffy white clouds, a couple of dark ones. May get a couple of showers here, but it's looking good. And I walked out of it's nice to walk out of school at the end of the day and not be bombarded with heat and stickiness and sweat, and to get in the car and feel comfortable. I don't even have the air on in the car right now. All the windows are up, closed. So, well, I guess you can do this. There's some sky for you. And a bridge. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to for the fall TV season. See you in the morning.